What if I told you that a crypto platform, once infamous for its chaotic live streams and left for dead by many, has staged one of the most dramatic comebacks of the year? A platform that went from losing 80% of its market share to reclaiming 90% dominance in just a matter of weeks. And that in the process generated over $19 million for its creator in a single week, sending its native token to a multi-billion-dollar valuation.
Hypothetical, isn't?
This isn't a hypothetical. This is the latest and most exciting chapter in the story of Pump.fun. First up though, nothing in this video is financial advice. It's purely educational content intended to inform you about the recent developments surrounding Pump.fun. If you want to get more content like this, then smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and ping that notification bell. Now, to understand Pump.fun's recent explosion, you first need to understand its near collapse. Just a few months ago, in July of 2025, the platform was in dire straits. A competitor, Bonk.fun, had emerged and captured over 80% of the meme coin launchpad market, leaving Pump.fun with a meager 12% share. Pump's revenue had plummeted 92% from its January peak, and the platform looked like another casualty of the fast-moving crypto space. So, what changed? Well, the answer lies in a single transformative update launched on the 3rd of September called Project Ascend. Now, the core of this initiative was a new dynamic fee model. Previously, creators earned a flat fee. Under the new system, however, creator fees are tied to their token's market cap. For tokens under $300,000 in market cap, creators earn a higher fee percentage, giving them the capital they need to grow. As the token's market cap increases, that fee percentage scales down. Now, the result was instantaneous and explosive. In the first 12 hours of the new model, over $1.3 million in creator fees were claimed. Within a week, that number had swelled to over $19 million. Daily platform revenue rocketed past $3 million, a new all-time high. Yes, Pump.fun had not only recovered, it was now bigger than ever. But a successful platform doesn't automatically mean a valuable token. So how exactly is all of this driving value to Pump? The answer in this case is one of the most aggressive buyback programs in the entire crypto industry. Pump.fun directs a significant portion of its platform revenue to buying Pump tokens on the open market and removing them from circulation. And when I say significant, I mean that in the week from the 28th of August to the 3rd of September, the platform spent almost $12.2 million on repurchases. That represented an incredible 98.23% of its weekly revenue, with this single buyback reducing the circulating supply by 5.36%. And to date, the program has spent nearly $72 million buying back Pump tokens. This creates a powerful value accrual flywheel. More platform activity leads to more revenue, which leads to more buybacks, which reduces the token supply and, in theory, puts upward pressure on the price. And the market has certainly taken notice. Pump's price surged over 60% in a single week, pushing its market cap over $3.1 billion. And what started as a simple meme coin launchpad is beginning to change into something much more than that. And speaking of which, if you're a meme coin trader, then you have to check out Axiom. It's a trading terminal that connects to multiple different blockchains at once. It allows you to execute trades with SEX-like functionality on a DEX. And if you don't know what it's about, you can check out our video here. And if you want to try it out, then you can use this QR code or click the link in the description. Better yet, if you do that, you won't only get 10% cashback for life, but also 2x points multipliers. And we all know how lucrative points could be if they do an airdrop. Now, Pump.fun's entire economic engine is fueled by one thing: content. And this brings us to the platform's most controversial and compelling feature: live streaming. After being suspended in late 2024 due to a series of shocking and in some cases downright dangerous streams, the feature was cautiously relaunched in April 2025 with enhanced moderation. And today, it's the beating heart of the platform, with content ranging from the bizarre to the brilliant. The most viral example from September has been the streaming duo Bagwork. These two creators earned over $168,000 in just 4 days after a series of viral stunts, including allegedly leaking unreleased Drake songs and one member invading a Los Angeles Dodgers baseball game. Their token's market cap spiked to over $53 million, demonstrating a direct link between viral moments and on-chain value. But it's not all shock-jock antics. A new, more sustainable model is emerging. Pump.fun even runs its own content creator house called the Based House, where contracted streamers build communities around their own personal tokens. We're also seeing the rise of cause-driven streaming. A project called Feed the People uses its creator rewards to buy food and supplies for the homeless in Los Angeles, streaming the entire process. This model turns token speculation into tangible, positive action with transparent, on-chain accounting. As one streamer told Decrypt, the platform allows small creators to make more in a month than they could in a year on Twitch or Kick. It is, for better or for worse, financializing social capital.
Apologies for the interruption, folks, but I very quickly want to tell you about the Coin Bureau deals page. Now, if you're interested in things like discounts on hardware wallets, money off trading fees, and exchange sign-up bonuses, then the Coin Bureau deals page is absolutely the place that you need to check out. The link is in the description below. These are some of the best deals and promos in all of crypto, so check it out when you have a moment. Okay, enough from me, back to the video.
Okay, so we have a platform with a powerful incentive model, a token with a strong value accrual, and a content engine that's firing on all cylinders. What could possibly go wrong? Well, quite a lot actually. Pump.fun is facing a range of challenges that could derail its comeback story. The most significant is the immense legal and regulatory pressure. The company is facing a consolidated class action lawsuit seeking $5.5 billion in damages. The suit alleges that Pump.fun operates as an unlicensed casino and has facilitated the sale of unregistered securities, leading to nearly $500 million in fees. And this isn't just a nuisance lawsuit, it strikes at the very heart of the platform's business model. If the tokens launched on the platform are deemed securities, it could spell the end for Pump.fun as we know it, at least in jurisdictions like the US. Then there's the issue of security. In May 2024, a former employee exploited administrative privileges to steal around $1.9 million worth of SOL. While the platform subsequently upgraded its contracts, such an incident severely damages user trust. More recently, security researchers have pointed out vulnerabilities in the mobile app that could allegedly be used to hijack users' X accounts. And of course, there is the ever-present challenge of content moderation. The platform's past is littered with streams featuring violence, racism, and dangerous stunts, all designed to create shock value and pump a token's price. While moderation has improved, Pump.fun walks a fine line between fostering creativity and preventing its platform from becoming a haven for harmful content. One major scandal could be all it takes for regulators or payment processors to step in. And finally, there's the question of sustainability. That aggressive buyback program, while great for token price, is incredibly capital intensive. Consuming 98% of weekly revenue on buybacks is not a long-term strategy, especially if platform activity wanes. Pump.fun's revenue has been volatile, and a prolonged downturn in the meme coin market could quickly starve the buyback engine, removing the primary driver of the Pump token's value. But this brings us to perhaps the biggest question of all, though. Is the Pump.fun phenomenon good or bad for crypto in the long run? On the one hand, it represents the ultimate democratization of finance. Anyone, anywhere, with zero coding knowledge can launch a token and build a community in seconds. It's lowered the barrier to entry for creators and has become a massive driver of activity and adoption for the Solana blockchain. Projects like Feed the People show that this model can even be used for social good, creating new forms of on-chain philanthropy which, let's face it, is a heck of a lot better than just watching lunatics make fools of themselves for money, or worse. On the other hand, it represents crypto's most speculative and chaotic impulses. With over 6 million tokens launched, the vast majority are low-quality projects or outright scams. Some estimates suggest that over 95% of coins on the platform show indicators of fraud. So the combination of unregulated token issuance and shock value live streaming creates a perfect storm for manipulation and retail losses. This kind of activity is exactly what gives regulators ammunition to crack down on the entire industry, potentially leading to overcorrection that stifles further innovation. So, to recap, Pump.fun's spectacular resurgence is being driven by the ingenious Project Ascend fee model, which has supercharged creator earnings and platform revenue. This revenue, in turn, fuels an aggressive buyback program, creating a direct value accrual mechanism for the Pump token. This economic engine is powered by a controversial but highly engaging live streaming feature that is pioneering new ways to monetize content. However, the platform is navigating a minefield of risks, including a multi-billion-dollar lawsuit, security vulnerabilities, and the immense challenge of content moderation. Ultimately, Pump.fun is something of a microcosm of the entire crypto industry, a battle between permissionless innovation and unregulated chaos. Whether it can maintain its momentum, navigate the regulatory maze, and build a sustainable ecosystem remains the multi-billion-dollar question. And if you want to understand more about the blockchain that powers all of this, then be sure to check out our deep dive on Solana right over here. Okay, thank you all for watching, and I will see you again soon. This is Guy, signing off.